our new neighbors.
This was all Chloe's idea. I mean, I've always lived here.
Yeah, and now so do I.
You don't trust me. That's what this is about, isn't it?
Chance.
Uh-huh. Why else would you be doing something so crazy like this unless you thought I wasn't capable of acting professionally?
Oh, you just relax. Of course, I trust you. Oh, look, you were gonna move in here, and I thought, damn, this is the perfect opportunity. I could live just a couple seconds away, and then you could just come and see me and Dee Dee day or night. I thought this would be awesome.
She's got her own bedroom, full run of the place, so.
Yeah, just like you guys, plenty of room. You know, I mean, this is fine. This is fine. And it's just gonna be really convenient because you're gonna be working all these crazy hours, and then we get to work on our wedding together without our moms being involved.
Stop. Just, Chloe, you're making this whole thing sound like it's so logical.
Because it is. It is logical. It's perfect. Ooh, look here. Let's see your place. Here it is. Okay, where's the rest of it?
Oh, budget cuts. What you see is what you get. It's not exactly palatial like the athletic club.
So you're sleeping in a studio with my fiance.
Sharon. It's so good to see you. I've only gotten bits and pieces of what happened in Brazil. I swear to you, if Adam hurt you...
He didn't.
I'm glad to see you're safe. Not sure what I would have done if anything happened.
I made a special place for you, Patty. In the deepest, darkest part of hell. You're gonna burn and burn and burn.
No. No, I'm not a murderer. I didn't kill anyone. Just go away. Go away.
There's no escape, Patty. You're gonna suffer for killing that man. You're gonna suffer with the devil for all eternity.
I like it documented that his mental illness was a hoax from the very beginning. That way the court can add perjury and contempt to the list of charges Adam will be facing.
It'll be noted in his discharge papers. Excuse me, I've got to see what's agitating her.
I'm going in. What the hell?
Save me, please. Don't let him take me away.
No one's taking you anywhere. Now, Patty, try to calm down.
He said he was gonna come back. He said the devil, he was gonna take me to hell because I've been very bad.
Patty, there's no one here but us. Now, were you sleeping? Did you have a nightmare?
No, it was real.
The thing with the dog before, in the day room. Does that still bother you?
I mean, who would do such a thing? Who put a pin in a baby doll? It was horrible. Oh, no. No, you can't think it was me. You can't think it was me.
Why don't we get you started off on a new project? Something to take your mind off.
Okay, but I want to get out of here. Can I go to the day room, please?
Patty, that's not such a good idea.
Please, I don't want to be alone in here. I don't want to be alone in here. He said he was going to come back, and I don't. Please.
We'll try it, but only if you stay calm.
I will. I promise.
Make sure she's supervised.
Thank you.
Dr. Fowler.
You think you're being clever? Son, I ain't buying it. You're not insane? Yeah, right on. You're not insane, son. I know it. Dr. Fowler knows it. Michael Baldwin knows it. Soon the whole world will know it.
I'm hoping that Adam being back will lead to your charges being dropped.
I tell you, when Dad hauled Adam into that courtroom, it's like everything froze for a few seconds. Knowing he was alive, having the test results, but none of that prepared me for having to actually see the bastard's face. Sharon, tell me, what was Brazil like for you? I was so worried that Adam was going to get to you.
I handled it, and I will continue handling it where Adam is concerned.
The hell does that mean, Sharon? I don't want you anywhere near him.
Well, it's not your call.
The hell it's not. You're Faith's mother. That means I care about what happens to you.
Nick, stop. I need you to listen to me, okay? I appreciate your concern. But Phyllis is a wreck right now, and it's not just because you're in here, and it's not just on account of the trial. She's your wife. She's the one you should be worried about, not me.
I know she was upset about her testimony.
No, she's upset about a lot more than just that. And I think that she has reason to be.
So we have a bed, as in one.
Chloe, just stop. Don't even go there, please.
Is she sleeping in the bathtub?
Not so much.
Heather's got the bed. I have the sleeping bags on the floor over here in the corner.
It's comfy.
Why am I not flooded with relief?
Chloe, this is my job. Right? Heather is my assignment, nothing more. The hooks that you see on the walls right here, that's for the bed sheet that we hang, just like we did in the athletic club.
Oh, a bed sheet. Oh, great. Yay, I feel so much better now.
Let's focus on the real issue here, okay? You moved out of the estate with Delia to be here because of me, to be closer. All right, and that is just not making any sense to me.
Well, I'm sorry, but, you know, we were just going downstairs when we ran into you. I'm going to get the rest of my stuff. I need to unpack. And, well, you've been in my boudoir to know what my makeup table is like, so it's a lot of stuff.
I'm a little worried about the floor sagging in there. Am I gonna have to call a carpenter?
Yeah, you could. You might want to call whoever reinforced that corner where your little video games are. You might want to give them a jingle.
Excuse me. Can we talk about this, please?
Can't we just do it tomorrow? Because I'm tired.
That's a great idea. You and your new roommate go get situated, and Chance and I'll go to bed.
Now, my 1-year-old stays up later than this.
Well, I have a testimony out of town tomorrow. Chance is coming with me. We have to get up at 4 a.m.
Wow, yeah. What happened to 8-hour shifts? And budget cuts? And someone coming to relieve you?
Chloe, I love you. Okay? You.
I'm gonna head out to the car.
Okay. I'm right behind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the drama.
Drama? Well, there wouldn't be any drama if you wouldn't push your buttons so hard. Chance and I have to go to bed right now. Heather, you could have phrased it a little differently.
It's hard. Okay, I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was never, ever gonna happen again.
I'm gonna go wash up, okay? I'm just gonna go wash up.
I don't think I've ever seen you this quiet for so long. Probably shouldn't get used to that.
You're learning.
Look, Chloe, I get where you're coming from. But Chance is crazy about you. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. Well, he's not the one that I'm worried about.
I think you just need to take the night off, relax, and unpack in the morning after you pick up Delia.
Yeah. I'm actually wiped. I think I'm going to draw a bubble bath and read a book about all the poisons that are impossible to trace. So, thanks for everything. I'll catch you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.
Sorry.
No,
Apologies.
I didn't know that you did that before bed.
I usually do it after my shift, except I guess this time I had to let off a little steam. Something wrong?
Oh, Adam did the same thing every night. To work out his aggressions, as he put it. Apparently, driving women to the verge of nervous breakdowns didn't quite do the trick.
My apologies. I didn't even ask how you were doing, knowing that he's alive and back in town.
I'm trying not to think about it, actually, just sort of pretending that it's not real. There was a time when I couldn't see myself with anybody but Adam. But now I want that scum to rot in prison for the rest of his miserable life.
Son, listen carefully. Nobody believes you're insane. Not even the doctor who was assigned to evaluate you. I'm speaking with you. Stop all this nonsense. Who the hell are you trying to fool? Now, you know that I know that you killed Richard Hightower. You stand up and be a man, okay? You face the music, son. You killed Richard Hightower.
I didn't do it. You'll find that out soon enough.
Oh. What do you know? He came out of his trance.
Adam and I have come to an understanding.
Take care of that cut, please. I've completed my evaluation and find no evidence of any psychosis whatsoever. As soon as arrangements can be made, you'll be released into police custody.
Doctor, would you kindly make sure that I get a copy of that evaluation of yours?
I'll give Mr. Baldwin and the district attorney all documentation as per the court order.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Fair enough. Shall we?
I'm canceling all medication for the duration of Mr. Newman's visit.
So when you're done fixing me up, you want to do me a favor? Give me some construction paper. I want to make something special.
Phyllis and I crossed paths, and she was as unpleasant as ever. At first, it felt like the same argument that we've had thousands of times. But then when I thought about it, I realized that There's more going on than just our usual petty jealousy.
Going on what? I mean, what are you talking about? I need you to tell me exactly what was said because I'm 100% committed to my marriage, and Phyllis knows that.
Well, Phyllis may hear those words, but she is convinced that you and I aren't through with each other, that we still have unfinished business.
We have kids together, Sharon. We just had a baby daughter.
This goes beyond co-parenting, Nick. And if you're honest, you'll admit that. I can still hear in your voice how protective you are of me. I mean, just imagine how that feels to your wife, having to hear that day in and day out. And apparently, Phyllis isn't the only one who thinks that. Adam thinks so, too.
Look, I don't give a damn what Adam thinks, and neither should you.
Okay, well, let's not make this about Adam, all right? It's about you and I and years of history. Everyone seems to think that you and I are destined to be together. Maybe it's time we dealt with that.
Look at me. It's been a year since Adam and I broke up. I should be over this. I should have been over this long ago, but I can't get past what he did to me.
It's understandable.
I'm smart. Well-educated. I got a lot going for me, wouldn't you say? So why is it that the one guy that I fell hard for turns into a sociopath?
Adam fooled a lot of people, including his own father. Now, I want you to tell me, how many people do you honestly know that can put one over on Victor Newman?
I don't care about Victor. I should have known better. I had these sneaking suspicions. What did I do? I ignored them. Way to go, Heather.
Yeah, well, I hope you realize not all guys are like that, okay?
What are they like? I mean, the guy my mom ended up with, he was a real prince. Thank you, Paul, for letting her go and never bothering to find out how our lives were turning out.
Wait. I thought things were better between you and Paul.
Yeah, they are. Now, but it's taken a lot of hard work. I mean, I didn't even know he was my father till a couple years ago. It's not like growing up, there were a wealth of good guys around. Show me what a decent boyfriend's supposed to be like. And now, with this experience with Adam, how am I ever supposed to trust my own instincts again?
You just couldn't help yourself, could you?
Oh, now what? Dr. Fowler's evaluation of Adam's mental state.
A copy of it was messengered to your office, folks. Thought you'd want to see this right away. It's all good, but here. Paranoid rantings gave way to calm once the patient believed no one was watching. Rocking and other repetitive behaviors ceased, as did his reported hallucinations.
In other words, he's amoral, he's deceptive, he's narcissistic. Descriptive adjectives applicable to a number of us in this room. But he's not psychotic.
I've already spoken to the judge, and Dr. Fowler's report has been admitted into evidence, so score one for the defense.
Are you gentlemen through? No, but you are.
Owen, your case doesn't hold water now that Adam is available for cross-examination. That recording of him setting up Nicholas, that's more than enough to establish reasonable doubt.
You know, Adam Wilson has played you for a chump. He is your killer. The longer you prolong this farce, the more incompetent you look. Time to do the right thing, the only thing. Drop charges against my son. Nicholas. Otherwise, you will continue to do irreparable harm to whatever is left of your pitiful political career.
You know, Sharon, there is nothing to figure out. My priorities have been made very clear.
I know that. I don't think the rest of the world does.
Okay, look. When it comes to Noah and Faith, we are partners. But when I find out you have gone to some other country to track down this person who kidnapped our daughter, yes, I'm gonna breathe a little easier once I know you're home safe and sound. And you know what? I'm not gonna apologize for that. I don't see any reason that I should. If the situation was reversed, if you found out that I went and did something that risky, you'd feel the same way, right?
Well, it's over now. We found Adam. End of story.
No. You keep dodging my question. And I'm really starting to wonder about that.
Well, you can stop your wondering and worrying because there's nothing more to it.
I'm not buying it. Tell me the truth. What happened in Brazil? What did Adam say to you?
Quiet. You be quiet. You stuck the same needle in two different people, and that is dangerous. Plus, you ripped me off.
I don't feel sorry for you. Your husband is wealthy.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Just know, I know who you are.
And remember that I know exactly who you are, Patty. If you rat me out, I will rat you out so fast your crazy little head'll spin.
Where did it come from? Where did it come from? Who put this there? Who put this? I want to go back to my room.
What's the problem?
I don't feel safe here anymore.
What about the devil?
I want to go back now, please.
He doesn't look too happy, does he? By the way, before I forget, I want to thank you for everything you've done, all right? I owe you.
And now, thanks to Michael, Adam's cleared to testify.
They didn't waste any time, did they?
And this case blows up in our faces. I'm gonna look like the world's biggest fool.
Oh, and we did our jobs. All right, we followed the evidence. If Nicholas didn't do it, it's obvious who did.
I agree. It'll make us look better to dismiss and reopen the murder investigation. Nail Adam for conspiracy, and all the other pieces will fall into place. It's better to admit that a mistake was made and try to rectify it immediately than to move ahead just to prove a point.
Whatever happens to Nick's case, everybody knows Adam is a bad guy. You put him away, and you'll be the hero.
I'll let you know what I decide.
Great. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, Owen.
You didn't have to do that, but I'm sure glad you did.
Let's just tell it like I see it.
If I ever needed any proof that you have my back, I just got it.
Victor kept me safe the entire time. He wouldn't even let me take the tiniest risk.
You said Adam came to you?
Yes,
Where?
my hotel.
You let him in your room?
There were a lot of other people around, and we just talked. I never once felt that I was in danger.
I'm sure every word out of his mouth was a lie.
All I kept focus on was trying to convince Adam to come back to Genoa City.
What did he think was in it for him if he did come back with you and Dad?
I don't know what he thought.
What did you promise him?
I knew he was in love with me, or else he would have never risked coming out of hiding. And I just used that to try to lure him back.
I mean, look at this guy's track record. He is violent and manipulative. Your plan could have backfired.
Well, one good thing that came out of this trip is I now know that I don't have to feel afraid of him.
Sharon, that is so naive. You should be terribly afraid of him.
The man in the hall, did you find him?
There was no sign of anyone suspicious or anything resembling the mask that you described.
He was out there and he was pointing at me. Why is this happening to me?
Why don't we go back to my office? Talk this through. Give you a chance to regroup.
Okay. Okay.
I refuse to cower in fear every time I have to face Adam. And if anyone is naive, it's him for thinking he still has a chance with me.
You have any idea how sick it makes me knowing that you use yourself as bait?
Well, I did what I had to do to get him back here.
I guess it worked. I mean, you obviously fell for it.
Not exactly. Adam slipped out as soon as I turned my back. Then he tried to run out of the country with Sky. Your father hired a helicopter and some security guys to track him down. They held him at gunpoint. But Adam called their bluff. He tried to make a move, and then the gunman just...
What happened?
They fired a warning shot. It almost stopped my heart. And no, Nick, before you ask, that does not mean that I'm still hung up on him. He's a human being. And if you were there, you would understand having to watch a man who's standing 10 feet away from you almost be... You would be shaken up too. I don't know why you think that because I don't want to see that means I love him.
Because facing this man who kidnapped our daughter didn't scare you. But the prospect of seeing him die did.
It's okay. Adam is gone. Okay? It's gonna be all right. Just stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stop it. You stop it. You stop it. Stop it. That was a terrible, terrible night. You just stop. Stop mocking me. All of you, stop it. It's sick. Do you hear me? It's sick. Sick. Sick.
Stop. Calm down and have to sedate you.
No.
Attack him.
No. The masks. They're right there on the floor. Look at them. Look at them. I'll show you, please. They all were wearing the masks and the...
Sedate you.
It's official.
Yeah, what's that?
You have seen me at my lowest.
Well, nowhere to go but up.
And what kind of stalker am I? I mean, I couldn't hear through that door. I mean, what are they? What are they, made out of lead?
Look, I get where you're coming from. I know it's hard to not imagine the worst case scenario.
Are we talking about Janet now?
Yeah, we're talking about Janet now. But in your case, nothing's even happened. It's all in your head.
Okay. If I tell you why I'm so anxious, you promise to take it to your grave?
If I don't, I assume you're gonna do something really nasty to me.
You assume correctly.
Okay, then.
Pinky swear.
Oh, Lord, this must be a big one.
Chance was a virgin. before he met me.
Okay.
And since then, stop it. It's been awesome. I mean, believe me, he is really making up for lost
All right, watch. This is the part of the conversation where I go la 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 la.
Anyway.
Whoa. Hold on. A guy his age, he's only been with one woman?
Yes, exactly. So now, do you understand why I'm freaking out? Because how many guys do you know will be happy with just spending the rest of his life with that one woman, right? I mean, isn't he interested? Isn't he interested in other women?
Yes. No. Wait. This is a trick question, because either way I answer, I'm gonna get hammered.
Yeah, well, I think you just did. And suddenly, Chance is every other guy who has ever cheated on me.
And that scares the hell out of you, doesn't it?
Oh, feels more like home already. Chance?
Huh? Sorry. Yeah. Look, I just feel like I need to go next door and talk to Chloe. I mean, I hate going to bed with her pissed at me.
No, not at you, at the situation. But don't worry about it. Like, everybody should just get a good night's sleep, and I promise you in the morning, you two are gonna be just fine.
You're right. Alarm. Is set?
Yes, 4 a.m.
Good.
Ugh. Huh?
Yeah, well, when you're in the military, you have to get used to it, so.
All right, well, good night. Sleep well.
Thank you. Yeah. Night, Heather.
Oh, whoa. Interior decorating. It's not exactly my forte.
Yeah, mine either. There we go. Staples. Staples should do the trick.
God forbid we see each other in our jammies and turn into lust-crazed beasts.
Yeah, I know. I should probably get some hazard pay for that, huh?
Yeah, too late to ask for that now.
Yeah. Well,
Good night. Again.
yes. Again. Yeah, okay. All right. Sleep tight.
Thanks.
Okay, so what are we gonna watch? Take our minds off of you know who.
NASCAR racing in high def.
Oh, Coco Chanel documentary.
All right, I guess that leaves Japanese baseball or Gilligan's Island reruns.
Oh, look. Plan 9 from Outer Space. The worst movie ever.
Whoa, hey now. Ed Wood's masterpiece. Show a little respect.
Tell it to the rubber octopus. Oh.
Well, now, Mr. Pomerantz.
All those frantic phone calls. Hope that means my client will be released tonight.
I filed for an arrest warrant. As soon as Adam's back in custody, he'll be charged with conspiracy.
Well, that's a step in the right direction.
What about Nicholas's murder charge?
That still stands. The trial will resume as scheduled.
Once the jury hears Adam's the recording, they're never going to believe.
Counsel. A man's dead. One piece of evidence in your favor doesn't negate the facts in this case. I'm gonna make sure both Newman boys wind up behind bars for a long, long time.
Mr. Pomerantz, a man who seeks vengeance digs 2 graves. One for his enemy and one for himself.
Is that a threat?
No, Mr. Pomerantz, it's a proper. One you will learn to be true.
Well, I'll bring you pictures of Faith next time.
Don't go, okay? Let's talk this through.
No, Nick, I think we've said enough for tonight.
Don't worry, Newman. Pretty soon you'll have more company.
What are you talking about?
Just heard we're getting a new detainee. Someone I'm sure you're gonna love.
Who?
Your brother, Adam. So do me a favor. Try and refrain from killing the guy. Again.
They were taunting me. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't. How do they know? How do you know? How do you know I'm not a killer? I'm not. I'm not a killer. I'm not a killer. I'm not Dr. Fowler. I'm not a killer. I'm not a killer.
Next on The Young and the Restless.
I have legally changed my name. I am now officially Jill Fenmore.
I saw the video. It made me want to vomit.
Patty Williams, I've come from hell for you.
Join us again for The Young and the Restless.